Tomorrow is tax day, and almost everyone hates the IRS and our current burdensome tax code. So let's just create a new one right here for you. We couldn't possibly do worse, and we just might do better. We are back. Steve Forbes, Don Luskin, Barry Ritholtz, Jared Bernstein.
Of course, in a system like ours, rich people are going to always pay a larger share. But the important thing from fairness, you guys, Steve and you're talking about tax fairness. From fairness, we would talk about effective tax rates. What share of your income are you paying in taxes? Payroll taxes are regressive. You're going to have Doug Holtz-Eakin on here, works for McCain. Ask him that question.
All right. Don Luskin, let me go to you. I'm just looking at some of the distributional aspects of our current tax code. The top 1% now pays 37% income taxes. Back in 1980, they only paid 19%. The top 5% pays 57%. That's up from 37% back in 1980. And if you make over $1 million bucks, 181,000 people, they pay 19% of the income tax. Your thoughts, Don Luskin?
Well, I'd like to borrow a word from Jared Bernstein. Unfair. I'd like to know what's fair about getting one class of people to pay all the bills for another class of people, be they rich or poor. I'm sick and tired of hearing the word fairness used in this discriminatory way. It's a one-way use of a word where it's fair if the rich pay more, and it's unfair if the poor pay their fair share.
You're breaking my heart here.
I'm tired of it.
You're breaking my heart here, Don. I mean, the corporate profits are at a 56-year high. Who here feels sorry for rich people?
Don?
I'm always feeling sorry for anybody, Jared. I'm talking about fairness. I'm talking about equality. I'm talking about egalitarianism, the kind of thing that people like you spend your whole careers raving about. All I know is that it doesn't make any sense for a taxi driver who's willing to work 2 shifts to pay a higher tax rate than a lazy taxi driver who'll only work 1 shift. Now, you explain to me what's fair about a tax code that punishes enterprise.
Well, you want to talk about fairness. Let's talk about the Bush tax cuts. The reduction in tax liability.
Why don't you answer my question first before we talk about the Bush tax cuts?
I am answering your question. I am answering your question.
Why is it fair for a hard-working taxi driver to pay a higher tax rate than a lazy taxi driver? Answer that question.
Certainly that's not fair. Thank
you.